Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I'm back on Star Wars Galaxies Emu, and this is Empire in Flames. Now I am here in the Valley of Ashes because it's that time again. In 36 seconds, Valley of Ashes will upgrade to Tier 4, and that is basically what we've been waiting for all this time. This is when we can really build our city. 19 seconds. We will have access to a whole bunch of new goodies. And as a politician, called Tyrant here, he will improve. 3 seconds. There we go. There we go. You have entered Valley of Ashes, a full-fledged city. Okay, there we go, nice, and I've just earned a bunch of experience as well. Perfect. So, yeah, I just earned a whole bunch of experience from everyone that's voted for me. In fact, view standings, no one's registered, okay. Register to run, vote for mayor. Okay, 1 vote for me. So yeah, we've just reached Tier 4. And if you look here, we've had an increase across the board. We're currently a city. Max decorations has increased, max skill trainers, max mission terminals. We now have access to small gardens, banks, cantinas, medium gardens, garages, cloning facility, hospitals, large gardens, theatre, shuttle port. Although some of these do require me to have a certain boxes filled on politician. So that's what we need to do now. As I said, we are rank 4, which is city. And the final rank is rank 5, which is metropolis. So, just curious. This is costing us a good bit of cash a week. Currently 110,000 for the city hall, but that is fine. That is fine. Now, before we can start placing down some of our new goodies, I need to get politician trained. Or I need to be trained by a politician, I should say. This is going to require a quick visit to the mayor of Bestine. So, bear with me. Okay, so I am here in Bestine, and once again, the politician trainer has changed. Just occurred to me though, this politician trainer is not the mayor of Bestine. That was my fault, my mistake. In fact, is the mayor of Bestine even in here? Let's have a quick gander. Maybe that's him. Oh my god, I want his outfit. Okay, that should be given to mayors. That needs to be given to mayors for sure. So, I do have to say I am not a smart man. So, I drove out from our city to come here to get trained. To go back and start placing stuff. I had actually trained fiscal policy 2 in the last one of the previous videos. I could have placed a shuttle port in the city, used the shuttle port, flew to Bestine, got my training and flew back. But no, I like making life harder for myself, so there's been a bit of a change of plan. Talking it over with guild members, it seems that we are really hurting without the City Specialization Research Center. Now, it would have been really nice if we could get this right now. Unfortunately, we can't. My original plan was to go for Martial Policy 1 and 2, so we can get the militia and place a cloning center. Also Civic Policy 1 and 2, so we could install mission terminals and recruit skill trainers and place a city garage. This is all fluff stuff. It's all fluff. It would have been nice to have, but truth be told, we don't really need a garage. We can go anywhere to get our vehicles repaired. Skill trainers would be nice, but again, it's not that much of a hike, especially since we can fly anywhere and all these big cities have every skill trainer you could possibly want. Mission terminals would be cool, but again, there are better places to run missions out of. It makes no real difference if it's from our city. The militia could be useful, but honestly it's not required yet. And the cloning center again would be nice, but if you look at the vicinity of Valley of Ashes to Wayfar, if we were to die in this area, we would clone in Wayfar, which is only about 2,000 meters away, which isn't that much of a trip. So yeah. The new plan is we're going to get fiscal policy 3 now, so we can get the manufacturing center specialization, so we don't walk away with nothing. And if we wait one more week, I'll have another 750 experience for being mayor, and I can train fiscal policy 4, which will basically allow our crafters to flourish to the best of their abilities. So let's go ahead and learn this. Fiscal policy 3, industry. Yes, there we go. We didn't realize this was going to be this much of an issue until we've had guilders actually in our town building, making weapons for people. And now it seems to be, you know, their crafts are failing, and we didn't have this issue when we were in Broken Bridge, because Broken Bridge was a research center. So, you know, we're going to have to change it up a little bit, and if it's only one more week to wait, that's not really a problem. We've got our houses here now, we've got gonna have a shuttle port here in a moment, and, you know, we're still going to be able to get a cantina down, so, you know, it's all good. We don't really miss out on much. So things like the cloner and everything else can wait, and we'll get that in a couple of weeks. Anyway, let's make the long trip back one more time. Okay, so back in Valley of Ashes. It's time to get a shuttle port down. Now, the final location of the shuttle port will probably change. We do have a cantina to place down, but as you can see, it's a little big to get on the schematic. I mean, I wish I could zoom out even more, that would be wonderful, but I think this is about as good as it's going to get. So it's really hard to tell, you know, how much room I've got to work with, but yeah, I don't really know how far back I want this. So the shuttle port will probably move, and from the information I've gathered, it doesn't matter if I need to move it, that's fine, which is good to hear. So before I place this, I should have looked while I was in Bestine. Actually, I can just do it this way. Okay, so this is the shuttle port. Now the question is, which is the front, which is the back? Now, I could go and look up a picture, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I think this spire, the ticket vendor, or the ticket droid, stands here, and the terminal is here, if I'm not mistaken. Probably am. I'm going by what I recall from Anchorhead, because I have that pictured in my head. So where is the big pylon? Is there? Yep. Okay, so we'd want it like this. Now again, this is probably going to move here soon. For now though, we're just going to place it down, and I was wrong. Wait, was I wrong? Oh, yeah, I was completely wrong. Oh, okay. Okay. In that case. Oh, thank God it can be redeeded. Holy crap. I was just thinking, man, am I going to have to go get a new one? Okay, let's try again. So, oh, perfect. This line's up there, and okay, yeah, now I see it. So at the end there, in fact, just to show you guys, so if you're actually doing this yourself, you won't make the same silly mistake as me. Nope, it doesn't actually show you there. Okay, but it does when you use this overhead. So if that's the center, we want it lined up. So if I just drop it here. And the awesome thing about this, I did have a worry, which I don't have anymore, was the fact that when the shuttle comes in, it's going to come in down and it's going to travel across the city. And when it takes off, it's going to go straight that way. That means it's not going to hit either of the canyon walls, you know, so there's going to be no horrific accidents, which is always a good thing. But there we go. We have a transport shuttle. Does it show up on the map yet? Oh, it does immediately. It shows up there, Valley of Ashes. It's not listed here, but it shows up. Oh wait, it is there. No, it isn't. It is. Yes, it is. There it is. Nice. Nice. I like it. Can I name it? Nope. Structure name Shuttleport. Since I can't actually change the name of that, I bet if certain admins felt so inclined, they could go around and rename these to match up with the city name. So if you cared for the whole, you know, proper name showing up in the list, I guess it could be fixed that way. Anyway, we need to go for a quick flight. I just realised the shuttle's still here, it hasn't left, which is kind of interesting. I thought they actually go away after a while and you have to wait like a couple of minutes. But here we go to Bestine once more, and yes, I could have done this and I could have gone straight to the politician trainer, but no, I am a numpty. In fact, the politician trainer is literally around this corner, like just right there, so I didn't have to make that trip at all. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure these shuttles do fly away, but here we go. You can see on the map now, Valley of Ashes is listed here. Currently costs 100 credits for a ticket. Now I can change that. I can include taxes. I'm still on the fence though if I want to have any kind of tax in Valley of Ashes. It can certainly help, but at the moment I don't see much point to have. Oh, okay, the shuttle's gone now, so that will come back in a couple of minutes, I believe. Let's have a quick look. I do not have a ticket to board the shuttle. Oh, well, let's just go ahead and get one for Bestine Starport. 11 seconds, so in 11 seconds. So in but a moment, we should see. There it is. Oh, it's gonna hit the city hall every time. That's gonna cost us a lot of money. Yep, I gotta raise taxes. I'm gonna have taxes to fix that. Gotta keep repairing the old steeple up there. Anyway, we're gonna head into the city hall now. That is pretty nice. I've made a couple of player cities in the past with a few close friends on the live Star Wars Galaxy servers when they existed. We only ever got up to like rank 1 or rank 2, that was it, you know. I never really tried or put any proper effort into getting a legit city. So this is certainly a very nice milestone to reach. You know your city's made it when you've got a shuttle port. So if you look here, I can add I can adjust the taxes. I could add taxes to missions, to people's houses, property. I could add tax onto sales, so whenever a merchant sells something, you know, we can make a bit of cash. There is a garage service fee. There is also a travel ticket fee. The travel ticket fee is the portion of the travel ticket cost charged by the city. So it can range from 1 to 500 credits, so we could add an extra 500 credits on there. To be honest, I really don't know if I want to bother with any of these taxes. I mean, yes, it can certainly help the city, maybe a sales one, but right now I'm not really sure. Personally, if the city needs money, we do have, you know, able and eager citizens to go run missions and then deposit directly into the treasury, which will probably be an easier way to go about it. But for now though, let me go ahead and give the city a specialization, and the only one we have access to is this. Rank 3, a city can choose an area of specialization. A spec grants a certain set bonuses that apply within the city borders in exchange for increased weekly maintenance. Okay, so we have manufacturing center, which will give us a percentage towards assembly, and we'll swap that out next week once we unlock research center. Yes, there we go. You have entered Valley of Ashes City Manufacturing Center. There we go. Now let me just quickly look at the cost. I don't think that's updated yet. It doesn't sound like it's updated because that's not a lot of money. Oh wait, there we go, it's updated now. Just under 200k a week. No problem. Shuttleport is 25,000. Specialization is 50k. Map registration is 5,000. So yeah. And if we look here, the other things we do have access to place down would be more banks, cantina, hospital. We can also get a hospital down. We do have one, we just need to place it. And we're just waiting for our doctor to hit the city, and we'll get that down very, very soon. And yeah, our city should be taking shape. And as I said in the last video, if you're an Imperial and you're looking for a guild, just some folks to play with, and a city to live in, send Cool Tyrant or Grimaldus a message, or just hit me up on Discord, and I will sort you out. And we've got some pretty cool plans for the city, and we can start decorating now we have easier access to reach this place. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. And be sure to check out Empire in Flames if you're not already playing it. Link to my Discord is in the description of this video if you want to come chat and ask any questions about Star Wars Galaxies Emulator. I can do my best to answer it, and as always, thank you for watching. Until next time.